Well, welcome back. So it's now the very end of December. We've had Christmas and all that. We've got New Year coming up. Um, yeah. So I was hoping to do a shopping video every month, to show you what I spend it on, and then how I'm making my meals out of what we've got. But so I think I did one in October, and then last month I'd get all the shopping, I'd set it all out to do the video, and my very, very helpful husband decided, in all of his wisdom, to go and put all the shopping away before I did the video. And I didn't have the receipt with me, so I couldn't remember what I'd gotten. So that's where we're at. But it's now, as I say, it is the 29th of November, I think. And I'm going to show you what we've got this month, and what we're going to be making. So this is our Asda haul. Everything was on a list, but one thing, I'm forgetting a pack of mints, which I might have to go back and get. I might have to, I don't know. So this was £130. There's two items I'm not going to show because they're for upcoming birthdays. But, so we'll start with the bread. I've got 4 loaves of bread, all from the reduced section, because I'm going to make these into sandwiches and put them in the freezer anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Then we're getting the kids some sweet popcorn. We've got their yogurts. These are really, really easy to freeze, but they've got good dates on. Oh, these ones actually don't have great dates on, but that one says the 20th of the 1st. And then underneath there we've got some ham to make the sandwiches, put in the freezer. We've got refrigerators. So my eldest child is dairy free, but he thoroughly enjoys these. I did check the ingredients, didn't I? I did. Yes. So they're dairy free, and he used to just kind of live on chips and garlic bread. Chicken nuggets were a rarity, but now he's eating all sorts of meat, so we regularly add things like this to his packed lunchbox. These pepperonis, stuff like that. And then we've switched to the Flora because it's the original taste one and it's dairy free. Why didn't I know that? I don't know. So this tastes so much better than the other one we used to get, which you'll see in the other videos, but so much better flavour, and it can be used in absolutely everything, whereas the last one was awful to use in like icing and cakes and stuff like that, and it had next to no flavour either. So that's where we went with that one. So we've gone with golden syrup to make some flapjacks. We've got some double cream here to make some trifle that my brother's requested. We've got the baby bells. We've got bin bags because we're always running short of bin bags. We've got sunflower oil. Usually I buy the vegetable oil, but they didn't have any, and it seems to be a trend at the minute. Asda just does not have vegetable oil. We've got cooking apples for apple crumble, because again, my brother's requested that, so I'm going to make a few of those. We've got bananas just to sit and eat. We've got some potatoes there in the back. We've got nuggets just as a quick meal. We've got the cinnamon raisin bagels. We've got some snack sausage rolls because we're going to use up some stuff that we've got left over from Christmas tonight, so I thought we'd grab some sausage rolls, just add with that. We've got 3 packs of wraps because we're going to do wraps through the month, and we're going to do tortilla lasagna. Then we've got some bolognese just as a top up because I'll be using one of those to add, well, I'll docker it up to make my own bolognese sauce. We've got gravy granules and that one, and stock pots. I'm kind of just getting onto the trend of stock pots. We'll see where that goes. Then back here we got 2 tins of rhubarb. We got some chicken meatballs and tomato sauce, just something quick for the kids if we're going to need them. Then we'll do some hot dogs through the month. We get these for my eldest again, so the Freeform range. And we've got 3 different types. So they finally had the bourbons in. And as a little one, I used to love bourbons. So we're going to give these a go. And then the caramel rice squares, which he thoroughly enjoys. And then we've got, now if you haven't tried this, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. The Jim Jams dark chocolate orange spread. It's vegan, which means it's dairy free too, so you can have it. And we're absolutely in love with that one. We had tried a different one that's available at Asda, and honestly it was just bitter. So I totally recommend the Jim Jams. Give that a go if you fancy it. So hubby's feeling a bit fluey, so we've got some paracetamol and ibuprofen. We've got his chewing gum for the car. We've got a couple of packs of sausage casserole mix, because I can't be bothered to make my own, and I quite like the packaged one. And then we've got 2 things of tomato puree. We've got a small bag of sugar, because we just need a top up. We've got an extra bag of plain flour, because I'll be doing 2 different types of dumplings through the month. So we'll be needing the top up of flour. We've got wipes under here. We've got 3 different packs of jelly, just again as a top up, because we'll be using them for school. We had to get a new kettle. Ours is deciding it doesn't want to play in ice anymore, so we got a new kettle. And if you've been watching the videos, you know I'll live on coffee. And then a bit of a treat. We've got some fruit winders. So the strawberry and blackcurrant ones, we've got 2 of those, and the mango ones. So that's that one, and I'll be back in just a sec to show you what we got from the butchers. Right then, so from the butchers we've gotten some chicken thighs, bone in, skin on, and they are pre-frozen, so I'm going to quickly get them in freezer bags with seasonings and do some sheet pan meals with them. Then we've gotten steaks for hubby and I, because we love a bit of steak. We've got a large 5 kilogram box of chicken breasts, boneless, skinless. They're lovely, so we'll be using them in lots of meals. We've got, 2 kilogram of Cumberland sausages. So these will be used in, what have we got? Looking behind me. So we've got fry up, sandwiches, and sausage casserole for those. And that's absolutely lovely in a sausage casserole. I'm slurping that on her. Lots of bacon there. Absolutely perfect to just grab a hold of it. I prefer the unsmoked, so that's typically the one that we'll get. I think the last pack that I got was the it is Danish Crown. They've just changed the logo. So yeah, we'll be thoroughly enjoying those. They will go into sandwiches and fry-ups as well, and then we'll keep a stack for something else. We've got some diced beef, and this is going to be for beef and dumplings. So the dumplings I was on about before, I'm going to do a beef one and a chicken one for this month. And this beef just kind of called out to us. So that's where we're at. And then the Maison curry sauce, we thoroughly enjoy this one. We'll get this one, or usually the mild one as well. I do prefer this one. It's got loads of flavour. So easy to use as well, and some more sausages. And these ones will be probably kept for Bear, for when he's not going to be eating the same thing that we do. So with him having autism, it's quite often that he won't eat the same as us. So we shall see. But he does thoroughly enjoy his sausages and his bacon and things like that. So, right, last bag. So, different bench again. So, this morning I ended up at B&M and decided to get a couple of things from there. So, I got the big, is it kilogram? Oh, wow, it's only 400 grams. So, got the big jar of Dow egg bites. We got some Spam because it was going to be cheaper in there than anywhere else. Got some Scarron puffs, I call them Scarron puffs. What are they? Stainless steel scourers. I don't know. Right. And then we've got the big box of Surf. I needed a new one of those. So I just decided to get the pack, and it was only £2, whereas buying it singular would have cost me about the same. So we've got the slotted spoon, the spatula. Do you call it a spatula? A fish slice? What do you call it? What do you call them? Then the slotted one, the serving spoon, and the ladle, and all that for £2. So I wasn't going to complain at that. And then we got some Cafe au Latte, the Dolce Gusto machine. These have been hard to find, so I decided to grab the big box. And they've changed their recipe, so we'll have to see. I'm not a big fan of changing recipes. Oh, dear me. Right, so I think that is everything apart from the few gifts for birthdays that we've got coming up, which I'm not going to show in case those people are watching the video. But yeah. Oh no, I didn't show you this. The one thing I left out was the crisps. So if you've got any dairy-free little ones, try the Asda's own meaty variety, because the only one that my eldest son can't have is the roast chicken, because it's got milk in, believe it or not. And if you go for some of the name brand ones, a lot of them have milk in, things like the smoky bacon, the chicken, obviously cheese and onion. But there's loads of them that actually have milk in, especially with the meat variety ones. But these ones, it's only the roast chicken that I can't have. So, spectacular. It's a messy hair, don't care kind of day. So, I'm going to get all this put away. But before I do, I will talk you through what we're going to be making. And I think this is going to end up backwards. It is, isn't it? So, up here, will it work if I turn it the other way around? It probably will. But anyway, so we've got fajita wraps to make. That's a nice easy one. The chicken curry, I just need to prepare the chicken for that one. Beef and dumplings, again, just need to prepare the beef. Same as the chicken. And then the salt and chili chicken, again, just a couple of bits of chicken in a bag with the salt and chili seasoning. Shepherd's pie, I'll be making that as a whole meal in my silver trays, just to stick in the freezer. The chow mein I will be making fresh, because I'm not a massive fan of freezing the chow mein sauce. Taco soup is nice and easy. I can prepare a big batch of that and just get it frozen. Bacon sandwiches we'll make fresh again. Fry up, I'll separate it into bags. Pulled beef, that is so simple. It just gets chucked in a slow cooker when the beef's defrosted. The Chinese chicken I'm not going to do because I forgot to get the Chinese marinade. So, what do I do instead of Chinese chicken? Well, you'll have to tune in the next video to find out what I do. The sausage casserole, I'm going to do 2 of those, same as the tortilla lasagna. The chicken wraps will be, I think it's just plain chicken. Or is it Italian chicken? No, it's Italian chicken that I'm doing for the chicken wraps. And then the roast pork, the corned beef pie, toasties, and teriyaki skewers. There'll of course be more on there. And eventually I will be making, so up here we've got the sandwiches that I need to prep, cakes, cookie dough, crispy treats, flapjacks, and the vegan fudge. So for that one we just use the vegan condensed milk. And again, it's available from most grocery stores, supermarkets. Where'd grocery stores come from? Anyway, so yes, I'll be back tomorrow with some meal prep and freezer meals and everything else that I'm doing. I've got a couple of days off. I need to get this done. See you then.